It's time for Luke Howard at Christmas. Coming up on the first Christmas show today, Luke plays lots of wonderful Christmas music from 80s, 90s, noughties and of course wonderful classical wintry Christmas music. Luke also gives out your Christmas shout-outs and we have lots of great Christmas entertainment. So please welcome Luke Howard, of course. Woo! Hey! Woo! Hey! 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 Woo! Woo! Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as it's Christmas, we'll even throw in an extra round of applause. Yay! 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 Merry Christmas, everyone! Thank you very much, Moaning. It is, of course, the 7th of December, which is our first Christmas show this month. Wow, and this is Luke Howard at Christmas, where I've decided to call it a different name. The show's had a makeover for this month. Of course, it's Luke Howard at Christmas with lots of Christmas music. We're celebrating everything Christmas this month, from the beginning right the way through to the end. And the Luke Howard show will be back in January. I think it's something like January the 3rd, the 4th. But until then, between now and then, it is Luke Howard at Christmas, and then, I must explain this right, and then after Christmas, which is the first Saturday, I think it's the 4th of January, the Luke Howard show is back, of course. And as I said, yes, the Luke Howard show is back on the 4th of January, but I said between now and then, it is Luke Howard at Christmas. Well, we're going to start today with, wow, I haven't only won an award. Woo, Luke Howard's won an award. Hey, do you know why I won an award? Because the Luke Howard show is one of the best radio shows. I'm joking. No, I won an award because it was to do with the community, a bunch of the community, the unsung heroes. And I want to thank my boss, Toby, for organising this wonderful unsung hero thing. I didn't win it, but I got a certificate for taking part, and of course, because I was so lovely, because I present a radio show for the community, I go out, everyone around the area, I go out there, I go and meet my friends, everyone in the shops and chat to them all. So that is why I got a certificate. I want to thank everyone who took part in the Unsung Hero Award. As I said last week, it was going to come, and yes, it did come. And my boss, Toby, gave me a frame, so I want to thank him for the frame. It looks wonderful. I'm sure you've seen it because it's on our social media page. And yeah, so Graham Waite signed it, Buntingford Town Mayor, that is, and Graham Bonner, of course, was helping Toby out with it as well. And yeah, thank you so much to my wonderful boss for judging it. He said to me he's not doing very much with the Buntingford Chamber of Commerce, but he does do the Unsung Hero Award. Now, I hope you all had a lovely week. December is here. Christmas is just around the corner. I think it's something like 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think it's something like 20 days to go. Oh my word. Only 20 days to go. Have you done your Christmas shopping yet? Have you done it, or are you still going out there? Are you still Christmas shopping? I think last moment for Christmas shopping is on Christmas Eve. I remember one year, and I'm going to say this. Remember one year when we ordered a load of vegetables from this farm shop, and we got it all, and they gave it to us, and it was disgusting. So my mum went and moaned at the bloke, and then that was after Christmas. But before that, we had to go to the Co-op in Stansted Abbott on Christmas Eve at 4 o'clock. To get all the stuff, because all the vegetables we had would have gone all mouldy and were absolutely vile. So, and I will never forget that. I will never forget that time. That was one Christmas that went to a bit of a disaster. So, one other Christmas that was funny was our Aunt Kelly. She cooks Brussels in bacon. She does it really nice. One year we said, oh, she said, what should I bring for Christmas? And my mum said, why don't you do the Brussels? And my aunt looked at her thinking, what? The Brussels? She said, yeah, why don't you do the Brussels? So she cooked these Brussels in bacon, and then we called them Kelly's Brussels, and she brought them in this great big pink pot. It was hilarious. My mum was in hysterics. It was so funny. And then we always call her Kelly's Brussels, because she does Kelly's Brussels every Christmas. But obviously not this year, because this Christmas is going to be really different for us. Because of course, Nan and Grandad had just moved, so we've got a lot of it's going to be very, very strange, I think. It's going to be a very, very strange Christmas. But I think, next Christmas we're going to, bring the family all back together again. But it's going to be very, very different. And, yeah. So what have you done this week? You know how to get in touch. And what are you doing for Christmas? Of course, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you, I don't know, are you in the middle of doing your Christmas shopping? Are you even in the car going to do your Christmas shopping and you're listening to us when you're in the car? Or are you just getting ready for Christmas? Whatever you're doing, do get in touch. 07593 847 105. Start with the word talk and your name or where you're from, whatever. No, not talk. Text Merry Christmas, sorry. Text Christmas. That's it. Sorry, I got it wrong. Let's start again. Text Christmas to 07593 847 105. Or you can ring that number. Or you can find us on social media. It's at the Luke Howard fan page. Or you can use hashtag Luke Howard or hashtag Luke Howard at Christmas. There you go. As always, as I say. So Christmas, I think, is a time of year where everyone gets together. But I was talking to my uncle the other day about Christmas. And he said, well, Christmas is just like a normal Sunday, really. It's just like with music and stuff. It is true, but I find it a bit different because, you're opening presents and you're with the family. But you meet your family and you can just have family get-togethers in the summer and all of that, though, couldn't you? If you think about it, if you think about having... I suppose that's right. Am I right there? It's just like having a Sunday get-together, but with presents and turkey and stuffing and pigs and blankets. But I love Christmas. It's one of my favourite times of years. But the only thing about Christmas that I don't like, when you book a pub up, when you phone a pub up or phone a shop or something, you can't get through to them because, of course, it is Christmas. And that is exactly what my mother says to me every time I try and phone someone up at this time of the year. She goes, Luke, don't phone it up because it's Christmas. She goes, don't phone it up, it's Christmas and you won't be able to get through. And I agree with her as well. I do agree with my mother. She was right with what she said there. And I don't ring places up at Christmas. We actually ring them up after Christmas. Right, our phones do this year. We usually go to a pub in a place called Cothridge, which is a pub. A restaurant. It's a lovely place. Really lovely restaurant. And for some reason, the boss hasn't organised it this year. So I said, what are we going to do for Christmas then this year, boss? He said, I don't know. He said, we might all go and get a bag of chips and sit on a bench and have it. And then I'll give you all 20 quid for Christmas. Oh, he's so funny, my boss. Do come to the cheese shop, by the way. I'm there this afternoon from 2 o'clock onwards. It's going to be quite busy, though, obviously, because it's Christmas time. We've got lots of Christmas orders. If you want a Christmas hamper, what you can do is just come in, order what you want, and then we'll sort it out, and then come pick it up in a couple of weeks. That's only if you want a Christmas hamper, because we are open until 24th, which is Christmas Eve. And, oh yes, before I forget, we've got some special shows coming up over the Christmas holidays as well. I think Boxing Day, 27th and 28th is going to be... I think 26th, 27th, 28th is look back on what... I think Boxing Day, 27th and 28th is going to be looking back on what a year it's been for us. And then we're going to be back, I think it's New Year's Day, 2nd and 3rd as well, with some special look backs on what we've done this year as well. So there's lots of look backs of what we've done, and please, I would love you to listen to that because it's going to be incredible. It's just basically a look back on what it's been like this year and what we've done, all the great memories. I think it's something like 9:15 in the morning. I think it's going to be on early in the morning. So do listen to it because it's going to be great. It's just a look back on what it's been. And we'll have a little memories and all that, and I'll say what my favourite bits are. So there's going to be a few good shows on that. I think Boxing Day starts Boxing Day 9:15. I think it's like a little series sort of thing, just to look back on what we've done this year, and it'd be great if you'd listen to that because it's amazing. It's really really good. So so that's what's happening after Christmas. A little look at that, and then we've got lots of things to look forward to in the new year as well. Oh, I don't know where to start about this. Lots of good things to look forward to in the new year. Lots of great music and lots of great chat. And I'm preparing that over Christmas because we've got lots of things to look forward to. So do listen to it. Please do. It's going to be really, really good. It starts 4th of January, 10 a.m. of course. 4th of January, that's when the Luke Howard show's back. So the Luke Howard show will be back then. And then, of course, we've got... it's going to be great. I'm not going to give anything away after Christmas. I'm not going to give anything away. I don't want to give a thing away because I'm going to keep it a little secret, and then you'll be able to see when we get there, because we've got to get Christmas out of the way with first, and then after that it'll be time to bring back another great year, new year of the Luke Howard Show, new beginnings, as they say. That's it, new beginnings, and we've got to set a New Year's resolution for me. Oh God, let's just get Christmas out of the way with first, then we can talk about New Year's resolutions, all that rubbish. yeah, so what are you doing for Christmas? Do let us know, and we'll mention it. You know, we'll say, you know, what you're doing and stuff. Because what am I doing for Christmas? We're going out for a lovely meal. We're going to a place called Braffin. Have you heard of Braffin? It's famous for its sausages, Braffin. The Braffin sausages, that's it. And then there's a lovely pub there called the Axe and Compass. Every pub in that village does Braffin sausages and mash. In other words, bangers and mash. It's a very nice little village. So we're going there for Christmas meal, and it's for lunch, Christmas lunch, and it's a lovely, lovely. We're not going there to 25th, obviously, which is Christmas Day. But before that, I've got lots of other Christmas get-togethers to do with other people as well. So yeah, wouldn't that be funny if our Christmas do ends up getting a bag of chips and sitting on a bench and then just getting 20 quid for Christmas? Because he still hasn't got the Christmas do yet. And if he does, I'll have a hangover again the next day. Well, it won't be this year. Last year I had a hangover. Blimey, last year was brilliant. Didn't come back to 1 o'clock in the morning. I fell asleep, then 1 o'clock in the morning, I had a hangover. Oh, it's so funny. It's a lovely, it's a lovely place, that Ball. Do go. It's a nice little village, just outside of Buntingford. Come out of Buntingford towards Baldock, and it's just on the A507. There's nothing much there, just a Japanese garden and the ball pub and the village hall, really. There's nothing much there at all. But I like it. It's a lovely little village. Yeah, very nice little village. So, shall I give you a little idea of what Christmas songs we've got coming up? Well, today we've got Mary Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's coming up any minute now. And then we've got lots of classical. We've got a classical one to play as well, which is called Christmas Cracker. And then, excuse me. And lots of other great, lovely Christmas music. I think we're going to play Chris Rea today as well. If we don't play today, we'll play it next week. You'll recognise all these lovely Christmas songs that we've got coming up because I chose them all. I chose all these Christmas songs. So, it's great. I choose it all by hand. So, yeah, so that's how I do it. I just choose the whole songs by hand, and then you listen, and it's great. Doing this show is the best thing I've ever done, to be honest with you. And this is what's got me famous doing this show. And I absolutely love it. And I'm glad you like it too, because with you, this show wouldn't be the same. And that's why I like it. And this is why we decided to do a Christmas show, because we've got so many viewers, and we even did ideas, and lots of people got back and said that as well. And yeah, I designed a lovely poster for Christmas, and I don't suppose you saw it. I just did a bit of editing and stuff, and it looks incredible. I'm really good at editing, you know. Do let us know if you like the poster. It's been posted on Instagram. Do have a look and then let me know. Just message it underneath, and I'll have a look at that. Message it on the show, and we'll have the fan page underneath, and we'll have a look at that, and we'll let you know. And yes, so Christmas has come for the Luke Howard Show. I should have worn my Christmas hat if I can find it. Let me just see. I think I had a Christmas hat somewhere. I'll look for it in a minute. I've got a Christmas hat somewhere, but I just can't find it. I think I had a Bar Humbug hat as well. There was some Christmas hats that I had, but I can't find them anywhere. I have got a Christmas hat. Let me just have a quick look for my Christmas hat, because I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I'll have a look in a minute. I'll have a little look in a minute. But no, we've got lots. I mean, what's the point of me even wearing a Christmas hat? You can't even see me because I'm on the radio. And what's the point of me even wearing a Christmas hat if you can't even see me? That's quite true, actually, isn't it? That's quite true, because you can't see me. There's no point me really wearing it if you can't see me. But, yeah, and there's lots of places I want to give a mention out today, and one of them is to Dave's Bakers in Buntingford. Heidi, Jess, Shirley, Jules, all of them, they're ever so lovely. So I just thought I'd give a little mention out to them, because they are really nice people. So you deserve this lovely mention. Happy birthday to Heidi yesterday, and then last Saturday was Shirley's birthday. So there's a little mention to all of them. So happy birthday to Shirley and Heidi. Heidi's birthday was yesterday, and then Shirley's birthday was last Saturday. So happy birthday to them. And of course, another mention to Eileen and Dave Butler, which is my nan and granddad. To them, and of course, Jane Cole, Tracy Howard and Gary Howard. I doubt they're listening now. I don't think they will be. If they are listening, hello, morning, Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas to all of those lovely people out there. And of course, Caroline Curran as well. All my Buntingford regulars, if you are a Buntingford regular and you're listening, Merry Christmas. And of course, Happy New Year. And I suppose if any of you have been to Buckland Barn, I think I've been to Buckland Barn. I'm sure I've been there. I have been there millions of times. We know the person who owns it. It's our mate's brother who owns it. And they're ever so nice. They are lovely people. So if you're ever in that area, go to Christmas at Buckland Barn. It is incredible. It's a lovely, lovely, in other words, lovely, lovely, lovely place. Very, very good. But I'll tell you what, the bad highlight of this week, and I'm never going there again. I'm going to do a little bit of a moan now, because last week I went to Hertford, and I went to the Natural Health Shop, which is the other end of Hertford. It took me ages to get there. Ages.